Hi Sagittarius. So we're going to do a reading for you for overall energies and for the next 7 days to see what is coming up for you. So overall energies for Sagittarius. So I've got a couple of cards if we can, please. I'm having that one because it nearly jumped. So one more card, please. Okay. So, some of you Sagittarius, you've got some definite momentum coming in, but I think it's based on something false because you've got the moon there. So for me, that view is very much about tempting someone down a path that they think is all full of light and lovely, but it isn't. And I think it may feel that this momentum is great for you, but I think for some of you Sagittarius, I think you need to be quite wary of following something that you think seems all lovely, but actually could be leading you down a dark path. Some of you, however, you've got the Six of Swords, so some of you will be setting up motion for something that is good for your heart, for something that is good for your emotional balance. Maybe you're stepping away from something, hopefully from something false. But you're also taking stock of the harvest, taking stock of what things that you've sown, plans that you've put in action, things that you have set in motion. Maybe this that you set in motion. So I think that's good. I think my wariness with this card for you guys is don't spend too long sitting there thinking about it, because it came up with the Six of Swords. So, you know, we can all sit here and focus on things that we've set in place, foundations that we've laid, and, you know, sitting waiting for eggs to hatch. But you mustn't let your life get away from you, waiting for those things to come to fruition, waiting for things to grow and waiting for the harvest. Yes, you planted the seeds, and, you know, it is important to keep watering them, but you don't plant a seed and then dig it up a week later to see if it's grown. You know, you get on with your life, you move on and you do what you need to do, and then the harvest will be ready when it's ready. You can't rush things like that. However, as an overall energy, you've got the Three of Pentacles. There's definitely some work going on. There's definitely some people helping you out. There's definitely some things that you're putting into place for designing your own future, which is lovely. So we're going to have a look at the next 7 days for you guys. As I say, hope this won't resonate for all of you. If it does, fantastic. Obviously take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't and you would like a private reading, then give me a shout and we can get that arranged for you as well. Oh, hello. So 7 cards, please. Hang on, they fell. I don't want those 7 before. We had those in a minute. Hang on, I'm going to give it another one of these shuffles, I think. Those 4 didn't get separated, and I always feel that's cheating a little bit, and I don't like to cheat at anything, actually. Okay, so 6 more cards, please, for Sagittarius for the next 7 days. And these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually 7, but we'll take those 2 because they came out together. So day 1. We've got the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like day 1, this is a real hoarding mentality. He's very defensive of his pentacles, of what he's put in place. He's very defensive of things that he's got. And yeah, hoarding is the word that springs to mind with this one. You know, he's not sharing his wealth. He's got, you know, the torch is down at his feet. So he's not willing to make any movement. He's not trying to see where he's going. He's not trying to move. He's not trying to do anything. He's just kind of sitting back, counting his coins and feeling a little bit miserly. Oh, hang on. Hey, you've got loads of cards coming out, Sagittarius. Day 2, though, Knight of Swords. So you're definitely taking some action towards sorting your head out, I would say. Could be dealing with an air sign. Could be dealing with another fire sign. But the visor's down. The visor is down, so he's going into battle. So day 2, it looks like you're ready to set things in motion. Day 3, however, it's going to leave you feeling a little bit with your head in your hands, a little bit frustrated. Maybe this conversation that you've had actually doesn't bode very well for you, Sagittarius. Still, I think if you feel there's a conversation you need to have, you will definitely need to have it. You know, my mentality is always, if you don't know what to say, don't say anything. If you know what you want to say, then get it off your chest, because the sooner it's out there, the sooner it's in motion, the sooner people can respond to it. But it might leave you a little bit frustrated. And I think, for me, I always think it's nice to go in knowing, not anticipating an outcome, because I think it's very easy to have an outcome in your head of how you think something will play out, and then it does play out like that because you've kind of put it out there. But I also think being prepared that things might not go your way, managing expectations wise, I think it makes the stress a little bit less. Day 4, we've got the world in the reverse view. So on top of this frustration, it could be that you're left on the outside looking in by day 4, which isn't ideal, but you know, it can't always be oh, was it everyone's going to be gaps and Starbucks? You know, it can't all be sweetness and light, unfortunately. You've got to have the light and the dark. Day 5, you've got 2 sneaky cards. You've got the King of Swords and the Page of Swords, both in the reverse view. So I feel that you quite strongly could be dealing with an air sign. I mean, they're not twins, but because there's 2 of them, it could be a Gemini. But these guys are not focused on you right now, Sagittarius. These guys they're focused on what they need to do. So if it is you that's dealing with an air sign, I think it probably is because you've got three court cards coming out. You're putting in that message, you're putting in that effort, but actually they're not interested right now. They are doing their own thing and sorting themselves out. Day 5. Day 6, however, Ace of Pentacles. So great. So new beginnings, new opportunities, possibly with someone else. Could be a new opportunity with work. Could be that someone, maybe your superior is coming out to help you out on progress, on how you can improve things. It could be that you're helping someone else out. It could be you get the chance to share what you've learned with someone who is more of an entry level, someone who's following in your footsteps. Maybe you've paved the way a little bit and you're finally getting to start that new beginning. Day 7, however, though, you've got the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Wands, so it's back in the conflict. Right, you've got 3 5s here. So the 5 of Pentacles, head in your hands, frustration, and you've also got both conflict cards out there for day 7, Sagittarius, so it's not looking great, because this for me is very much about, the battle and mental conflict. I mean, the good thing of this is that this view is the guy walking away from the battle, so the swords are down, he's done, he's not fighting it anymore. These guys are still very much in the throes of things. So for some of you could feel that you're still very much in the conflict. Some of you could feel that you're walking away from it. As an overall energy though, ouch, you've got the Strength in reverse. So with that, it's very much about the battles that you're facing and knowing what it is that you need to do. Knowing what it is that you're up against. Underneath that though, because that all seems very, very negative and I don't normally like to do this, but you have then got the Magician. So you can change things around, Sagittarius. It's just going to be down to you to do it. Hope that helps. As I say, if it does resonate, sorry about it, because that was a bit of a tough one. If it doesn't, or if it does resonate and you would like any more clarification on it, then drop me a DM. If it doesn't resonate and you want a private reading, give me a shout. Cheers, see ya.